Hello. Today's video. I thought you'd come on my walk with me. So I have a little doggy. For some reason, my phone won't let me turn the camera around. So hopefully you can see him running over there. Hold on. Alvin, boop, boop. Here he comes. So that's my little doggy, Alvin. And yes, he was named after a chipmunk. This is what happens when you let your 7-year-old name your dog. So I'm going to look where I'm going because the mud is like everywhere, but then it's frozen. So it's a little bit tricky. Anyway, I'll show you. I love coming here. This is literally across the road from where I live. And it's a really old forest, this is. It's owned by Merivale Hall. And if you want to go and look that up, it's a beautiful old, I don't even know what period it comes from. I want to say Gothic, because it's quite a Gothic looking stately home. And it's high up on the hill in the distance from here. But they allow the locals to walk the land, and we get to walk in this beautiful forest. I was really resistant to having a dog because it was more responsibility and more for me to do. Talking of the dog, just hold on. Here he comes. The thing is, it makes me come here pretty much every day now. We do go on other walks, but he loves coming here because he can run everywhere and just be completely free. And we very rarely see other people or other dogs. So as he's still an adolescent puppy, and some days he really listens and other days he doesn't listen at all, it's good because it means that we can just have the space to ourselves. And this connection with nature and walking in this space is just so beautiful. I'm a real country bumpkin and I've always lived in the country. When I was little, the place I lived, we literally again walked across the road into a bluebell wood. This is a bluebell wood, and when we get to that time of year, it is absolutely full of bluebells. Randomly walking through right now is almost like it's October because the leaves are still all over the ground because everything fell so late here in the UK. So the message today is about what connection time do you give to yourself? What time do you have to take in the beauty that is all around us? There's some seriously old oak trees in this wood, like really big fat ones. Old English oak, beautiful. And I see something new literally every time I walk through here, and I walk through here so often. So I want you to take some time. I want you to contemplate the space that you allow for yourself. I was with a good friend on Friday and she was telling me that after quite a stressful period, she gave herself the day off and went for a spa day. And that's what we really need to be focused on, isn't it? We really need to be focused on the holistic approach. And I'm going to talk more about that this week because I've had a couple of months of not great well-being, which is really rare for me. I had an ear infection which resulted in a perforated eardrum and then swollen glands and then a cold, which was the first cold I'd had in probably 10 years. And so, I'm going to wipe my nose also. And I didn't really eat the best over the festive period. I still have my green juice every single day because I literally cannot live without my green juice. But I didn't eat as well as I could have. I indulged a little bit. I think everything in moderation. And then last week we went to Euro Disney. It's really hard to eat anything decent there. So next week will really be the start. And also the 22nd tomorrow is really deemed the actual start of the new year. And as the days have gone on this week, the energy has built. And we know earlier this week all the planets that were retrograde and have been retrograde for 5 months are now not retrograde, and nothing is retrograde, which is fabulous because there was so much of that crabby energy going on. But now we're in this new era of energy, we're in this new period, and I'm excited about what the year is bringing. So please share what's going on with you. I'm going to go now because I really need to blow my nose because I keep sniffing. And I don't know if it's driving you mad, but it's certainly driving me mad. So I'll catch you with some Claire wellness and Claire holistic approach tips and shares next week. Share what's going on with you. See you later.